It is April 16th, 2026, Thursday. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Kimberly Ann's Kaleidoscope. I looked within my tube to find a magical Kimberly Ann's Kaleidoscope in my mind. Like, subscribe, and share. Please and thank you. Bless me and you shall be blessed. Even the candle was saying yes. And so today, I want to talk about something that helped me and that I experienced and been there, done that type of thing in my younger years, and that is detox. Now, I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a doctor. I have no license in that area at all. So please, seek your doctor's advice and recommendations, so forth, okay? But I'm just going to talk about that which I did that helped me help myself in some areas and things in my own personal life. But this kind of detox info is online. It's at your fingertips. Okay? Even in a library, there's books and books on stuff, right? And that's why I did seek self-help books. I was all into that. That was one of my things that I did. But also to detox, like I quit smoking back in 2015. Finally done, did no more. Okay? It took a whole year. The first 3-4 months, I was like doing half a cigarette, couple puffs, you know. But even then, that was like, what are you doing? I'm saying to myself. Because my dilemma was a wake-up call. And that was going up 3 steps and totally hunched over and gasping for my air. And became very weak, etc. And that was the wake-up call. That was the shake, rattle, and roll, if you will. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Spirit trying to get my attention. You got my attention. Thank you. And so, went to see a doctor. What's wrong? You know, here I had high blood pressure, I had thyroid, hypertension, which I had to go to medically, get that all taken care of, and my blood pressure, and all that. And then, of course, my weight, because I've had this weight issues all my life. Okay, so it is what it is. And, but anyway, so detoxing can be applied. What the general detoxing, doing this, naturally, home remedies, that which is at your disposal, at your fingertips. Okay, what I did. Okay, and here it's even coming across like, yeah, you were right on. I didn't even kind of look this stuff up back then, but it just kind of was given to me, I guess, somehow. Drink more water. You need to be hydrated. See, we don't drink enough water. We don't drink enough fluids like fruit juices and stuff like that to realize. And so, you know, then we want to eat, you know. But my thing is during the summer, I'm active. During the winter, fall and winter, I become like a couch potato kind of thing. But not that I'm not doing anything, but it's just that I'm not active, walking and all that. And then the food, right? Like, you want more comfort, seasonal type of food, right? During that wintertime. And let's face it, we get off track. But so this is a norm for me. So I'm back on my salads. I'm back on my keto. I'm back on walking as much as I can walk to and from outside. And also doing, I'm not sponsored by them or anything, Silver Sneakers, which is for senior groups, which older folks and all. And they got videos, and so you can apply them throughout your day, throughout your week. And they have like 1,000 steps in 10 minutes type of deal, or yoga, stretches, upper body, I guess weights and stuff. Different short videos that you can take advantage of online, which I am doing that also. Okay, but fruit juices, which I am just now seeking to get myself. Those fruit juices, like V8s, but the cans, excuse me, Propel with the electrolytes, or Smart Water. There's plenty of that out there now. The electrolytes. I feel such a difference when I drink a bottled water, Propel or the Smart Water with the electrolytes in it. It like boosts me, okay? So that's, you know, another thing that stays up, gets stocked up with. Fruit juices, like especially orange juice is so expensive now. It's so terrible, but orange juice, or even oranges, whole fruit oranges, and slice up, you know, that you can apply to your plate. Okay, and that's my thing, is to have a bowl with some fruits for the week. Excuse me, that I can partake in. More fruits. And you basically want to kind of like flush your system. Exercise back home when I was going through this detoxing myself from cigarettes, which in my younger days I was a drinker, but that became not so difficult for me to give up. I don't know, to me, I just stopped drinking it. And I'd have a wine cooler once in a while or something like that for socialization, you know. But even that then was like, nah, 1, 2, that's it, you know. But even that, it's not difficult for me to be like, nah, you know, don't really want it or anything like that. So, but stretches, walks, vitamins, which I got me a big thing of the vitamins. They're the chewables, the gummies for my age, for the immune system, and omega-3s. Okay, eat more proteins, lean meats, proteins, good food as salads, fruits, And if you look online, it's right at our fingertips. There's so much on there now that you can get information and knowledge that will help you apply this. And another thing you start doing is taking care of yourself. Do not slack on that. Shower during the day when you are free, no disturbances. Take care of yourself. You know, your clothing. You know, treat yourself to a new t-shirt and a new pair of jeans. Or whatever, right? You are worthy also for yourself. We kind of slack off on that. But that's part of self-love. All in budgetable now, you know. Some good cologne, men. Good perfume, some women. You know, treat yourself something. It's okay. You got to give to yourself. Self-love. You got to think about you. Taking care of you. Your face, a cool washcloth throughout the day in the bathroom, and go in and wipe that face and the hands to get you refreshment. Okay? And rest. Make sure you get your rest, because rest is for healing, restoration. Eat. Make sure you are eating your meals. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Stay hydrated throughout the day with electrolytes, fruit juices, coffee, tea, orange juice. Exercising, stretching, helps. Staying busy and making yourself a daily routine and sticking to that routine. Okay? Taking care of you, your wellness, your health, your wholeness, your healing, you waking up, rising up. Do things that you enjoy as hobby. It's good to have a hobby. Superfoods, pomegranate. And they say kale. Buy a thing of kale, put it on a cookie sheet or sheet pan, and you season it or whatever, and maybe with some little bit of oil, olive oil or something. Put it in the oven and kind of bake it, and it becomes like chip, and it just melts in your mouth. It's got good detoxifying properties. Okay, protein, hydration, of course, there. Exercise, I was talking about that. But you just got to overcome the withdrawal. And please, if you are having issue, seek your doctor for help. There is so much available now that they can prescribe to you. If you're detoxing from drugs, from alcohol, even obesity, your weight loss journey, please consult your physicians. But it's nobody can make you do anything. You got to be the one that wants to. And that's what had to come to me. I had to want to. And don't wait till God says, shake, rattle, and roll. And your foundation isn't strong anymore, but becomes like sinking sand. But God gave me a second chance. Thank you, God. So thankful, so grateful for that. That was a life-changing point in my life. And from there forward has been a life-changing since 2015, basically. January 2015 it began. But please go online, search, get yourself educated, seek help, seek a treatment, contact your physician and ask and get yourself for you. This is where it has to be mentally. I had to determine it's not for anybody else but for me. Like the only time I wanted to lose weight is because a guy was in my life. And he was making comments about my weight. I'm done with that. If I'm going to lose weight, I'm not losing it for you, or you. Using it for me. Myself. Me, myself, and I. I take the bull by the horns. Hello? Okay? But it's possible to heal. I had a friend, like I said, that was an alcoholic. He was a recovering alcoholic. And so many said, it can't be around. I had to change up all my buddies and all my friends. I had to say, no, I can't. Sorry. Even though they did before and they tried it, but they relapsed. Kept, And then they had to be like, I can't do this. When their life was in their hands. Don't wait until it gets to that point. Where health issues become right in front of you. But, so if you want to heal, you can heal. You just have to get strong in your mind, strong in your spirit, and you gotta want to overcome, and it is possible. It is possible, but you gotta stick to it. You gotta make it a daily routine thing, even if you make yourself an itinerary. Daily journaling. My detox journal. Day 1, day 2. That helps too. And that was suggested on the group I was following for when I was quitting smoking. So that helps to do that. But, yeah, so please consult your physicians. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm just expressing what I did that helped me and I achieved. Okay? It is a mental thing. Everything is a mental thing. It is all about our minds. and what our mindsets are. It really is. And that is the battle. That is the battle here on earth in our lifespans. It's the battle between good and evil. It's the principalities of negatives and positives. It's a battle of the mind, just like that book, what's her name, wrote. Yeah, I read those books too. I was a regular at my local library back home. They knew me. I come in there a lot, you know. So, and for the most part, I look back and I'm like, you know, why am I letting stuff tell me that my life wasn't good? It was good. A lot of it was good. And I was blessed with provisions, and everything that I need, God, it was provided. Used or new, it was provided. And we aren't supposed to look at it like that. We're supposed to be thankful for it and see it and be like, yes, I was blessed. Thank you, God, for my blessings.